Hi everyone, hope you're having a good Thursday. So today I wanted to talk about how to avoid returning to that diet that for some reason you keep going back to. So I have, people that I've worked with or just people in my life that, they are on a diet and they might get results with it, which is great. But then they go off the diet and they're in that place where they started back again. So a lot of reasons, and I've talked about this in many of my posts, are most diets are not sustainable, they're not realistic, they're not always even enjoyable. And so you're kind of tormenting yourself while you do it. And, again, you may drop a few pounds, reach, your goal. But for some reason, you come off of it and then you're right back to the beginning. So today I wanted to talk about 3 very important things that I promise you are so much more important than, what you're putting in your smoothie or how many grams of protein you're eating on a daily basis. These 3 things will literally change so much for you in regards to that cyclical dieting pattern that you may be experiencing. So the first item, and these are things that I was thinking about the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I had a call with a woman, and she asked me, do you ever have people that you work with that, aren't happy with their results or, didn't reach their goals? And I thought about it and I said, honestly, no. Every person that I've worked with that, does my program, whether it's my 6-week or my 12-week, that shows up every session and does it completely, reaches the goal that they set out to achieve. So that's something I'm really proud of, but I wanted to share why they're achieving the goals that they are setting out to achieve. So the first one is the willingness to be honest with yourself. So what I mean by this is that a lot of times, including myself, I think back to things that I thought, that I was doing or not doing, and it's different from today. But so the point of being honest with yourself, so really, tuning into your own desires and your wants and understanding why that's important to you. Like you might on the surface say, oh, I want to lose 10, 15 pounds. I want to fit into my clothes, but why is that really important? And then also that honesty of, when you have a bad day or what you think is a bad day, maybe you splurged on a dessert or you were snacking on something that, was, more than you needed. Being honest and acknowledging that you did that is huge. There's a lot of times when people, choose to remember what they want to remember, and then they don't get the results that they want to achieve. So really being honest with yourself and being aware of what you're doing, what you're not doing can be really important when you're trying to achieve goals, whether that's weight loss or any kind of other health goals or other goals in life. So the second item that is super important is the openness to share your challenges. And whether you're working with a coach or you're just getting support from family or friends, but when you have a challenge, instead of getting frustrated and giving up and succumbing to whatever the issue is, sharing that with someone because they might be able to help you. They might be able to give you some ideas or some feedback or share some experience that they had that can help you get unstuck with your challenge. But with that challenge, you also having the desire to find a solution is a really, really big component. Sometimes, when we do feel frustrated, we think, oh, it's because of this, it's because of that. And we don't really own that situation ourselves. And we kind of play like the blaming, naming game. So really, again, taking hold of that willingness to share challenges, but then also the desire to find the solution can be really, really helpful when you're trying to move forward with your health goals. And the last one is your commitment. So again, with a lot of diets, people will commit for a period of time, and a lot of times it's for a period of time that's convenient for them. Maybe they've got a week or two where they are not seeing family or seeing friends, and they can really buckle down, and that's fantastic, but that's just not super sustainable all the time. So having that commitment to really what you want your long-term goal to be can be really, really important when you're trying to achieve those goals. And when I say commitment too, so that's why I love coaching and what I do, because my clients that have the most success are the ones that show up on a weekly basis to their sessions. They show up with their challenges, they show up with their questions, and we work through them and find solutions for them. So then they're not stuck, they're not by themselves, they're not sitting there, kind of spinning their wheels and not moving forward. So really having that commitment to taking those steps. They don't need to be big steps. They can be very, very baby steps. But taking those steps and continuing to take them to move you forward will really help you reach your goals. So hopefully this was helpful. If you feel like you are always, going back to that same diet, feel free to send me a message or send me an email, and I would love to see how I can help you. It really can be very frustrating and feel very isolating when you just feel like, why can't I get this? Like, why can't I figure it out? And the solution just might not be the one that you kind of keep trying to go back to. So there's always a solution to figure out any kind of problem or issue that you're having. Just need to, brainstorm and figure it out. So hopefully you all have a great week and weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.